Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons. We left off. I can hear myself in my head. Give me one second. There we go. We left off last week fighting a prismatic dragon, um, the likes of which have haunted Godric from his past, and it very quickly turned into a fight. So we are the southern mountain range of Lothran, right about here, in a cave on top of the mountain, fighting, and we're just gonna dive right into it. Fennin is not here tonight, but he has been temporarily replaced by Fitz. So go ahead, temporary Fennin.
All right. Um, so Fennin is going to move to here.
Meow, meow, meow.
And he just has one attack per round, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And Fitz and Fluffy Butt are
Lay
both
down. Go lay down.
right there up on him, so he gets advantage.
He will not get advantage because it's a ranged attack, but if he hits, I believe he still gets his sneak attack. I'm double checking that
Oh,
right now.
oh, right.
Correct.
That's it. He gets
Yeah.
sneak attack. If okay.
Yeah, so he won't get advantage, but he'll get his sneak attack so long as he doesn't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So that does hit. So then drop the sneak attack effect onto Fennin and then roll damage. Oh, you know how to do that. It's just like doing a smite.
Yep. Yep. Just had to figure out where he kept it.
25 partially resisted down to 12. Let me double check that. I didn't fix that from last week. It shouldn't have been resisted.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure nobody's resistant to sneak attack damage.
Yeah, because it's just an amplification of the original damage. So I will give him that other 13. Okay.
Right. And then Fennin is gonna use the rest of his movement
Mama's playing right
to
now.
go back,
No.
and then he doesn't have advantage on stealth or anything, does he?
Not in this situation, no.
Okay. And he'll use his bonus action to hide.
Okay. Anything else for Fennin?
Did he hide last round?
You know.
I don't know. No, he didn't. Because of his Dread Ambusher. I think. I don't know. Oh well.
Doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, you are hidden.
Alright.
And that's it for Fennin?
That's his turn.
Alrighty. Miss Holly, still lying on the ground.
I can't really. Well,
It's half your movement speed to stand up if you want.
but I'm prone.
Yeah, you can stand up. It's just half your movement speed. So you could stand up and then move 15 feet. Or no, 25 feet after that.
Can I do ice bolt? Sorry, ice knife.
You can. It'll be at disadvantage unless you stand up first.
Okay, so can I stand up and then do ice knife?
Mm-hmm. Roll a straight d20 for me first. Okay, your spell is good. Are you just casting
But I
that at level
want to
1, or are
do.
you
No, I want to do ice knife at a level 6.
at level 6? Okay.
Is that doable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Uh, um,
I want to use cold magic.
yeah, no, perfectly understandable. Okay. Uh, Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Well, can I just target this stupid dragon? Ugh.
Okay, so that misses. And just give me 1 second. Let me read the details here. Okay. Um, the 17. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Target both the dragon and Sir Fluffy Butt.
I will take the hit for him.
And that's just straight damage transfer, right?
Um,
I don't.
isn't it I force them to attack me instead of him?
So this is an area attack. It's an explosion. It's not a direct attack. So actually, I don't think you can take it.
Oh, yeah, okay, that would make a difference.
Yeah. Okay. So drop the deck save then, Pam.
Okay.
The dragon succeeds. And it didn't roll it against Sir Fluffy Butt. It's still only doing the one. Hold on. Okay, we'll just resolve the dragon and then we'll do Sir Fluffy Butt.
Sir Fluffy Butt's on the
I see it on the
chat
chat.
box. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it too, but
it was
oh
delayed.
crap!
Oh, I disappeared.
No, you didn't.
Now I'm back.
Don't be running off like that again.
I don't remember what your initiative was, but you were there. Okay. You remember how to upcast spells, Pam?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna, while left holding the damage with the dice on the screen, you're gonna right click 5 times and then drop it on the dragon.
Yeah, cool. This bitch.
That was resisted down to 8 points of damage.
That's it.
And hold on, because we've been having issues with this resistance since we started the fight. Okay, nope, that's accurate.
Man.
No, that's not accurate. He should have taken all that. So give him another 9.
Well, the being successful from the dex check and shouldn't
Oh,
that have cut
yep.
it in half?
Yep, you're right. You're right. Okay, so that resolves that. Now do Sir Fluffy Butt. Same thing again.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Can't you just drag the 17 over and drop it on him?
I need I need the save for. Well, not. I need the save first, Pam.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
He
Hold on. Let me get
Fluffy
up.
Butt rolled his save.
Did
It
he? I
was
didn't.
20.
Oh, there
Yeah,
it is.
below the dragons.
Okay, so he succeeded as well. So that would have been 8 points of damage, which still would have knocked him out.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh
Probably only
no.
had 3 or 4.
Yeah, he was pretty fucked up.
He
He
had
took that
5.
breath weapon right to the face.
Oh my god, no. Holly's gonna start crying.
So that was your action and 15 feet of your movement. You still have 25 feet of movement and a bonus action.
No, I'm just gonna still hear and cry.
Okay. That will bring us to Fitz then. Oh, sorry. I need to... No. I already fucked it up. We're just going to keep going. Fitz, you're up.
Okay. I am. I'm gonna put my sword away. I am going to draw out my shield and my. What the hell is that thing called? My sensor.
Shillelagh. Oh.
Okay. It will be your action to sheath and then draw both those items.
That's fine.
Okay.
But that devotee sensor does need an additional 2d8 of radiant damage added to it. Because 1d8 I normally do, and then its special thing is it does an additional 1d8 of radiant damage
Gotcha.
that he is not immune to.
All right, that is on there. So that's your action.
And yep, okay, I already used my vow of enmity on him, so yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right. Godric.
Alright, I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
That will
And
miss.
miss. Yeah, that's okay. And then I will use my spiritual weapon for my bonus action.
Okay. You get advantage on that because of
Yeah.
Fitz, and that's at level 4. As per my note. Misses.
Both of them. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. That's it.
All right. On his turn, he is going to shake again. And more of that multicolored kind of fairy fire stuff fills the chamber. And then he is going to make a claw attack on Fitz. Hitting. $15 points of damage. And that is going to end his turn, bringing us to Fallon. 30. He's going to dash to here. And that will bring us back up top. At the top of the order, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
What is the effect if you fail?
Frightened. So if you're immune, don't roll it.
Yeah, anyone within however close. Wisdom, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's close enough to get the bonus
No.
from you.
No, Miss Holly almost, but I think she's like 10 feet too far away.
Okay, so Fennon's good, Godric's good. Miss Holly and Fallon are both frightened of the dragon for the next minute. They can re-roll the saving throw at the end of each of their turns. So Pam, for the next 10 rounds, or until you pass a wisdom saving throw, You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the dragon is in your line of sight, so while you can see it, and you cannot willingly move closer to the dragon. Okay? And then one more thing. Hold on. That's it for that. Before Fennin goes... Okay. He's good. Go ahead with Fennin.
Okay. He is gonna pop back over here.
Okay. He was hidden, so he'll get advantage on this attack.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Perfect. He is going to shoot. Hit.
He gets sneak attack on that because you're within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Do you want to take that?
Just roll the
10
whole
off.
attack. It didn't. It resisted it.
Oh,
So just go ahead and re-roll the whole attack again. $27. Resisted down to 24.
Part of that magic, maybe?
I'm looking.
and then he's gonna duck back around the corner, hide.
I'm going to give him that extra 3 there. He should have taken all of that. Okay, you are hidden again. Anything else for Fennin?
No, that should be everything he can do right now.
All right. Miss Holly, at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
you are within 30 feet. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You're good. Go ahead with your turn.
I want to do magic missile on the dragon.
Good
Okay.
choice.
And we're gonna be doing that at fucking a level 5.
Okay. Roll your straight d20 first. Okay. You're good. So, same as last time, and then just right click 4 times and drop it on him. I'm assuming you're shooting all of them at the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. 17 points of damage. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to make a prismatic flash. So each creature within 60 feet must make a wisdom saving throw or become blinded. I'm pretty sure that's going to be everybody. Except for Fennin.
And technically, wouldn't he be shielded from it since he's around the corner anyway?
It's everything. Every creature within 60 feet. So, everybody except for Fennin, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Man.
And Miss Holly. Okay. And that's just until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Why is it not putting the effect on you guys?
Who all failed it?
Looks like just Fallon and Miss Holly.
You put blinded on Fallon twice.
Yeah, it was supposed to put it on Miss Holly the other time.
He's double blinded.
It's
Bitch
because-
can't even see the back of your eyelids.
There we go. Okay. That was the legendary action, so Fitz, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Miss Holly, at the end of your turn, I need another wisdom saving throw from you.
Sorry, what?
A wisdom saving throw.
I did one.
No, that
Yeah,
was
a second
Constitution. This is at the
Oh.
end of your turn to try and stop being frightened.
I did a 9.
No, that was for the prismatic flash.
Oh,
I need one
okay.
more.
Sorry.
And you rolled a 9 again, so you're still afeared.
Let me stay quiet.
All right, now go ahead, Fitz.
Okay.
Oh, you are within range. I need a where is it? Too much stuff going on. Wisdom saving throw from you.
And what's this for?
A damage effect.
Oh, okay. Why was... Oh, that actually should have been
Lucky.
4 less, so 28. I'd already hit advantage for my attack roll.
Okay, so just do it again straight. Beautiful. That's got the +5 on there for a 15. So all those little fairy fire things that he's been filling the room up with cling to you. And you are restrained. So speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. And at the end of your turn, you can make a DC 20 con save to attempt to end the condition.
But
You didn't click advantage before you rolled. Here you go. Okay. That will hit, I believe. Yep.
uh,
19 resisted down to 16. Just let me confirm. No, it should have been a full 19. Okay. That'll hit as well.
Are you rolling at advantage?
yeah.
Okay.
But he has
Oh, yeah,
disadvantage for
because of
being
the restraint.
Yep.
Yep.
And give him that extra 6. Okay. What else you got for us?
I think that's all I'm really gonna do right now.
Okay. End of your turn. Go ahead and make your con save.
Nope.
You are still restrained, and he is going to use his legendary action to make a tail attack against you. Hitting. £30 of damage. And Godric, go ahead. Let me see if you're in range for this. You are, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. 16, that's going to be a fail. 7, 4. Beautiful. You are blinded. And you can make a DC 20 con save at the end of each of your turns to attempt to end the condition.
I'll just use Lesser Restoration.
Okay. That works as well. I will take the blinded off you, mark your spell slot. You're good to go there.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to use the spiritual weapon then.
Okay. At advantage. That hits. £16 of damage.
Alright. And I'm going to shift over, I think, here. I think that's what I needed. Yeah. No. 5 foot, I think. Why is that not? I moved 5 foot closer. God damn it. I'm trying to get within 60 feet of Miss Holly, but try and stay as far out, yeah. Because where I was said 60 feet.
Hmm.
So I thought just shifting downwards a little bit with an arc, because that corner of that wall was in my way. But I got a straight shot now, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's the spot. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Will bring us to the dragon's turn. He is going to... Yeah, fuck it. We're going to use it right away. He's going to use his breath weapon again. Both of you fail. So that's going to be 4 or 5. Which one of you is resistant to necrotic?
Fitz is. What was the save? The DC?
21.
Ah, shit, I just missed it by 1.
Miss Holly, you're something with necrotic too, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we not have an effect on you?
I don't know.
No, it's poison. Okay, Miss Holly is going to fall unconscious. Fitz... Oh, it targeted you. Hold on. I will fix that. Minus... Okay, so Fitz, you should have been right there, and then you're resistant to necrotic, so you would take half. So you'll be right there, looking rough, bud. But that will end the dragon's turn. Fallon is up. He is going to run back this way and make another.
Is he blind? And
He
feared?
is. So the blinded will end automatically on this turn. That's a temporary thing. He is still afeared, but he's running away, and he remains afeared. Which will bring us to Fennon.
Okay.
Venom. And he was hidden, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And let's
Sneak
see,
attack.
sneak attack. And, no. Longbow, there we go.
Okay. All right. Is that it for Fennon?
That's it for Fennon.
All right. The end of his turn, a legendary action for a tail attack against you, Fitz. Hits. Go ahead. Miss Holly, I need a death saving throw in the tower, please.
Ah, Lord, please save me.
All right. Fitz, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. Pam, a death saving throw. So at the very
Oh,
bottom.
shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
My bad. I thought he said wisdom. There we go.
Well, that's a little better.
Okay, yay!
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Fitz. You've got some things on you you're not supposed to. There you go. Now you're good.
We're level 13. Is that healing me for 65 each time?
Sure was.
Okay, sorry, I thought it was still doing 5. You want to put me to 65 health, or take off what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those?
Good girl.
You mean 7?
One of
on.
those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you did do it.
Sorry, I thought it was still set to 5, so.
Nope, I need to give you 108 damage. There you go. Alright, you're good.
Okay, for my movement. Okay, I guess here's the question. If I Misty Step, does that break me out of my restrained?
No. Because you're restrained by the dust that's filling the air. It's sticking to you. So if you misty step, it goes with you because it's attached to you.
Okay.
No,
That case.
fall it down. No.
I think that's all I'm gonna do other than brace behind my shield.
Good job.
Okay. Godric.
Okay. For my action, I will be casting Mass Heal Word
Okay.
at level 5.
All right. So Miss Holly, you wake up, but you are lying on the ground for when your turn comes back around.
And for my bonus action, I will have the Spiritual Mace swing again. I'm not going to roll again because that was a crit.
Take it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Of course, I forgot to add the extra dice, so.
Go ahead and roll it again with the appropriate amount of dice. 10, and then that would have been doubled, right? It should have been 4 damage die.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just drag that
Between
onto
the
him a
two.
second time.
Okay.
Okay. You got anything else?
No. Action, bonus action. Yeah, no.
Okay. He is going to use another legendary action. And do his wings again. Which you will fail. Did that... Should have had a +5 on it, right? Yeah. You still would have failed. So, some damage there, and then it takes him 20 feet up in the air. Let's see. It's actually going to take him farther this time. So the spiritual weapon will get an attack of opportunity on him. Hits.
Wait, is that supposed to be
No
do you get
advantage
the
on this
advantage
one
for
because it's up in the
Okay.
air. So,
God bless it.
and then you also get knocked
One
prone
extra.
from that, Fitz.
Would you add 1 to that?
Oh,
Two.
shouldn't I have rolled a con save to try to break free?
Yes. What am I adding a 1 to?
His damage. It was supposed to
Uh,
be 2 dice, not 1.
it wouldn't have done anything.
You did anyway.
Let's see. Con save. Okay. So that ends your restrained. Let me redo this. Okay. So you still would have failed the save for the wing attack, and everything else would have resolved as it did. But that will end the legendary reaction, bringing us to his turn. And he is going to 15, 20, 50, 75. Fly around there. And that will end his turn. Fallon. Seeing the dragon run, is going to run over here and shove a potion of healing in Miss Holly's mouth. That will end his turn. He's going to get another saving throw. And just like that, he's not afeared anymore. Fennon, you are not hidden.
I am not hidden. Okay, well. What's his movement?
I think it's 40.
Okay. Okay, I am gonna use. No, I'm not. 20.
So that's 40 feet of movement right there.
Okay. He
And
is.
is that a bonus action dash or an action dash?
That is a bonus action dash.
Okay.
And then he's gonna use the last of his action dash to get back there.
Okay.
He's not a tank, and I am not gonna make him act like one. And then that's his turn.
All right. Miss Holly. 15 feet of movement to stand up if you want, and then turn is yours. Pam,
Yeah.
your turn.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try again. Well, first I need movement. Let me move. Let's
Okay.
order it.
So you're going to stand up, and then you'll have 25 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like nothing. Like, basically. I want to do confusion.
Hold on a second.
Wait, it's 90 feet. Am I getting there? Yes. Just about.
Okay, so each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range.
Move.
So you will not be able to use confusion and hit him. Because he's 40 feet up in the air, so he's actually a little bit farther than 90 feet away from you.
I don't know what to do.
Use a sorcery point to do a distance spell. Nope, never mind. That's only for touch magic. Oh, yeah, you can. You can double it if you spend one sorcery point.
No, I know, but in terms of my spells, like.
You can use confusion. You just have to use a sorcery point to do it.
Okay, yeah, then let's do that.
Okay, so mark off one of your Fanta magic points.
Yeah.
And then drop your saving throw on the dragon. And he fails. He is going to use a legendary resistance to choose to succeed, though. So he is not confused. And I need a straight d20 from you, Pam. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Alrighty. Fitz, you are not prone. Oh, you are prone.
I am gonna stand up.
Okay.
And I am gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Which, do you already have the +2 for my shield on that AC?
Yeah, that's built into your sheet. Let me see.
It shows I have 0 for shield.
Yeah, hold on a second. What's your armor called? I can never remember what it...
Gleaming plate mail or plate mail of the gleaming.
There it is. Okay.
Yep, plate armor of gleaming.
So you're supposed to be base AC of 18. There you go. There's your shield.
Okay, plus the one for stat. Okay.
So, yeah, the Shield of Faith is an effect. That AC semicolon 2, that'll give you a +2 to your AC every time you get hit. For as long as the concentration or spell lasts.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's going to make any difference because usually he's rolling 30s to hit me, but maybe I'll catch a lucky one.
We'll see.
Then I guess I'm just gonna move like right here, so if he comes flying back towards us, I'm standing in front of Miss Holly.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that should be it.
Okay. Godric. Mike, you there?
Yeah, I muted myself because I was eating something.
Okay.
So first I'm gonna click my heels together to double my movement speed.
Okay.
I'm putting myself here, but I'm actually going underneath him.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
is he
going
at 40
up.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at 40.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
was gonna
going...
go underneath it. Okay. Because I thought it said 60.
No, he's been at 40.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. When I zoom out, it looks like a 6 from here. Sorry.
Yeah. It's all
I
good.
was zoomed out. That's why I was kind of trying to look at the whole playing field. All right, so well, right here should be within his range, anyways, so that works. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, no. That's not gonna
So,
reach. Never mind.
before we progress with your movement, are you going up and
Uh
over
huh.
or just over? Because 60 feet straight across the ground. Oh, they're boots of speed, not flying, aren't they?
Yeah, boost of speed.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I was confused for a
That's
second
okay.
there. You're good. Yep,
Yeah.
that'll get you there. And yeah, we'll split the difference. You're there. It's 40 feet up, but
Yeah.
you're there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to him. I was just going under him because I can't go up.
Yeah.
So, but that's 60, and I have 40 base. So with those boots, that gives me 80. So I still got 20 left under after that. But
Okay.
with me being that close, I was going to try something, but I just realized he's still too far away for that one. So
So 80 would actually put you dead center on the dragon's token. Is that where you actually want him to be?
no,
For
just
argument's sake.
60's fine.
Okay.
That
What if you
leaves
jump,
me.
Godric?
It still puts me. I mean, yeah, I don't jump high, very high. um, I don't think I could make 40 feet anyways, even
Oh,
if
it's a
I did
touch
have a
spell.
decent jump. No, it's a 30-foot spell.
You could get 10 feet jump, especially with that kind of running leap.
With a running start and the boots of speed, I'll say it gives you enough of a push. You can get a 10-foot vertical easily.
What?
I won't even
do
make you
a,
roll for it.
athletics.
Aren't you like 8 foot tall
There's-
anyway?
7 foot.
Yeah, so really you're just sticking your hand up in the air and bouncing a little bit to get 10 feet up for a
Okay.
30-foot range. But no, with the
Yeah.
boots of
Okay.
speed, I wouldn't even make you do an ability check to make sure you're above 10 feet when the spell goes off.
Okay. Well, then in that case, then I am going to use it. I'm going to cast Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Okay.
See what happens.
He succeeds.
Succeeded. Yeah. Okay. So for the Turn Undead, there's a fail, succeed portion to this spell. Let's see. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its turn for 1 minute until then. Oh, wait. I thought there was a. That's not. I've been reading too much. I guess not. Okay,
Yeah,
so
no.
it fails. Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, because that's bonus action and action.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to let out another prismatic flash. And you will not be blinded. But that brings us to his turn. And he is going to continue flying. I know he's going to be able to get over here. So he's going to go there and...
It's like chasing Venom. What the fuck?
down, landing right next to Fennin. That is going to end his turn. Fallon is going to call out, "My lord!" as he throws you a healing potion. Go ahead and make a dex check for me, Fitz.
See if you can catch it.
You just barely catch it as it smacks the ground. You have a half of a healing potion. And he's gonna go back this way. And that will bring us to the top of the order. I need Fennin to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
And he succeeds. So nothing happens.
And I'm trying to see, I thought there was something about him not causing opportunity attacks.
So he can take disengage as a bonus action, as part of his cunning action. Cunning action, he can dash, hide, or disengage.
Okay, so he is gonna disengage.
Okay.
Here. He is going to duck down and hide.
Okay.
And then that is going to be, that should be all his actions.
All right, Miss Holly.
I'll try confusion again.
So you don't have any line of sight to put the sphere anywhere where it would work this time
Oh, because of that thing.
because of the pillar. So you would either have to move or wait or do something else.
I'm gonna move shit myself. So move right here.
Okay. That will work. Go ahead and drop the check on him. Roll a straight d20 first.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Now go ahead and put the check on him. Why was that at advantage?
I don't know.
Oh, because that's why. Okay, he succeeds. You still have 5 feet of movement and your bonus action.
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. That will bring us to Fitz.
Okay.
What is this?
Fitz.
No.
Fitz is going to become a bear.
All right.
Then he's gonna move over here. And he is going to roar at the dragon.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, Godric.
Okay, seeing all this commotion, I'm going to assume that something's going on over here. So I'll move my full movement. And I will use, let's see, what slots do I have open? Third. I will use Mass Heal Word at 3rd level on Fitz and Miss Holly.
Okay.
Shitty roll at that, but it's something.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. Because that's my action and movement. None of my bonus actions would do us any good.
Okay. That will bring us to the dragon. He is going to check. Flap his wings and take off a tiny bit. Perfect. 80 right down next to you, Godric. And then a claw attack for you. Oof. That was horrid.
No.
Fallon is up. He's going to take a shot at it with his short bow. Missing horribly, and then ducking around the corner. Fennin. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
Well, at least he gets my +5 this time.
This is true.
Okay.
Frida. Lay
Wisdom.
down.
Okay, he's good.
Okay.
And he is hidden, so he'll get advantage if he's going to attack right now.
Oh, you bet your sweet Aunt Patootie he is.
Okay, 21 will hit.
Alright, and there was a advantage and someone's within 5 feet. And
Yep.
why do I always close that after I give them instead of going and rolling? Wow,
16.
lots of ones.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's gonna run around over here. And bonus action hide. Wow. Oh, I'm using the wrong
Okay.
dice for him.
Anything else for Fennin?
No, I think that's all he's got.
Alright. Dragon's gonna take his legendary action for a wing attack. Which is gonna be a dex save for you, Godric, which you succeed. And he's not gonna fly this time. Miss Holly, you're up. I think you're within 30 feet. Let me check. You
35.
most certainly are. Go ahead and make a dex save for me.
I did my D20 first.
Dex save first, please.
Okay. Frida, don't make
19 is a... I was looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. I need a wisdom save.
Ah.
That's on
With a
me. my bad.
+5.
With a +5, yeah. Which it should do automatically. 15. That'll give you a 20, which is exactly what you need. You're good.
Okay.
What's your turn?
Give me 1 second. Magic missile.
All right, you already rolled your straight d20, so you're good there. Go ahead and drop the damage on him.
I'm gonna do it at, hold on. Well, 5.
Okay.
Let me mark this down first.
13 points of damage. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Don't really want to die, does he? No, that's it.
All right. Fitz.
All right. I'm gonna get over here, all up in his grill.
All right.
Now.
You were within 30 feet as well, so I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
You would have passed either way, so you're good.
Yeah, sorry, I hit that advantage, start hitting him right away. I get excited. Okay.
First one misses.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a 1, I guess. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, so I'm gonna use a 3rd level Divine Smite.
Okay.
And let's see. And that would be the rest.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roar in his face again.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Don't really have a bonus action, I don't think. Yes.
Okay. The end of
Yes,
your
it is.
turn, he's going to use a legendary action on a tail attack on you, Fitz. Which hits. And you lose your Shield of Faith. Godric, you
I
are
didn't
up.
realize that was a concentration.
Yeah, it is. If you're talking, you're muted, Mike.
Yep. So, yeah, first thing I'm going to do is bonus action move the spiritual weapon because he's down on the ground. I'm in a good enough spot for flanking, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Misses.
It misses anyways. But I am going to mace the bastard.
Okay.
I am not. Well, can I shift around? So I get the flanking too?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what the rule's there for.
All right.
Hits.
Hey, I'll take it. And I'll use my Divine Strike with that.
Your Divine Strike doesn't cost a bonus action, does it?
Nope. Because I'm a cleric. It's just
Gotcha.
throw it on there.
Gotcha. Just double checking.
Yep.
Um,
But I only get to use it once a turn.
yeah. I do need a Wisdom saving throw from you. It won't negate anything that just happened, I don't think, but it should have happened at the beginning of your turn. And you
17.
were there, so you wouldn't have been close enough. You are going to be affected. Of course, you get the one that blinds you again. We're going to keep your hit, and you'll just be blinded now, if you're cool with that. That way we don't have to undo everything and redo it.
Okay.
And is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Bonus
Okay.
action movement.
Perfect. You are going to make a con save. I'll drop it on you. You are still blinded. And then it is the dragon's turn. He is going to make a tail attack against you, Godric. Hits.
I'll use my stone skin.
Okay. How much of that do you get back?
It'll tell me in a second. Hold on. I just gotta find it. I got too many things.
It seems to be the name of the game tonight.
Guardian Emblem. There it is. 1d12 plus 4.
Okay, it's a roll. Okay. So you get
12.
about half of that back.
Yeah.
That
Just
will
softens the blow a little bit.
Yeah, that will end his turn. Fallon is going to pop out and say, Miss Holly, catch! Miss Holly, will you make a dexterity check for me, please?
I'm catching. Well, we'll see if I catch it, but I still can. Oh man.
Nope.
Well, I don't know.
A healing potion drops on the ground right next to your feet and explodes. And this is not Baldur's Gate, so you don't get healed from splash damage.
Quickly,
Are you
rolling it.
serious?
Fennin, still within 30 feet. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Goes 35. Because I'm targeted to him.
So it's from the edge of the token, not the center.
Oh, is that... Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
explains it.
Because this is
All
coming
right.
off of him. Now, the distances are a little weird when it comes to his token, because it wouldn't make him big enough. So I had to manually adjust it. That is going to be a fail. Sweet. He is going to take fire damage. 3d6 worth. 8 points of damage. Go ahead with your turn, Fennin. You are hidden.
Okay, he is gonna pop out here. And then click advantage. Nice.
Hits.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
And bonus action hide. That's gonna be it for Lennon.
Alrighty. End of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action for a tail attack. Godric hits. And Miss Holly, at the beginning of your turn, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to use that stone endurance.
Is that a reaction to do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you haven't had your turn since the last time you used it.
It's a new round, right?
But it's not your turn yet. You gotta wait one full round for your turn.
Oh, wait till the.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me look this up real quick.
I'm pretty sure it refresh. I'm looking it up too, but I'm pretty sure it refreshes on your turn.
There it is. You can supernaturally draw an unyielding stone to shrug off harm. When you take damage, you can use your reaction. There it is. Okay. So yeah, if it refreshes on my turn, then yeah.
Yeah, reactions refresh at the start of your next turn.
Turn. Okay. Oh, then I guess I'll take it.
And Miss Holly fails her wisdom save. She is going to be blinded. So you are blind, Miss Holly.
Of course.
So anything that requires you to see a point or your target, you cannot cast.
Okay.
And then you'll get a saving throw at the end of each of your turns to try and get rid of it.
Cool.
It's your turn.
Well, I'm blinded, so. Ah, Lord. Blinded.
Just stand there, hold your hips,
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not.
give it a sassy look.
that or you have some healing
Like-
potions you could use your action to drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my healing potions.
Okay. Which one are you using? I'll put the full health on you.
Just a potion of healing. It just says potion of healing.
Regular one. Okay, so that'll be 10 points back to you. Okay.
Yay.
I could just see you standing there, hands on your hips, with that disgusting look on your face.
Yeah.
Really? Fucking really?
Does that
Yeah.
end your turn,
Again?
Pam?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'll drop this on you. We'll see. Nope, you're still blind.
Yep.
Fitz. I'm gonna start dropping these wisdom saving throws on you guys, just to make things a little smoother. You succeed, so no beginning of the turn effect.
Okay. Well, at least then I don't forget to roll them.
Yeah. Hits. $18 points.
We're just gonna go ahead and do this anyway. And then once again, I'm gonna roar into his face.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Alright. He's going to take another legendary tail attack on Godric. Missing.
I don't know what you're doing, Godric, but keep doing it.
And that will bring us to Godric's turn. We're going to get you that wisdom saving throw right away, which you fail. Which is blinded again and can't double up on it. So your turn.
Mm, does blindness affect my spiritual weapon?
Good question. Give me a second. I feel like it should. Like, I feel like you should have to see where to send it and swing it, but it doesn't say anything about having to see it in the spell details, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
So
Well,
let me.
that's. I mean, I got a solution if you say yes. I got plans if you say no. I mean,
No,
it doesn't.
it's. You're good to go without it. So do you want to do the spiritual weapon first? Because if you do, I'll take the blinded off of you so you can do it with advantage. Because it's gonna roll at a
Okay.
disadvantage
Does
regardless.
it?
Okay.
If I switch tokens? Here, hold on. Leave it there
Oh,
for a second. Let me see what
oh,
happens.
hold on. Let me put it back on you then. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. It did.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and do
Okay.
that with advantage, and then I'll put it back on.
Okay. They're
Hits.
18s. What the hell? All right.
Okay.
All right. So there's my bonus action. And then okay, I'm standing right next to this dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Blinded. I can still swing on him blinded, right?
Yeah, attacks are just at disadvantage.
Okay. But I got advantage for flanking.
Yep.
So it's
So
just,
you'll still
just
click
become
advantage, and the computer will automatically turn it
Mhm.
into a regular attack. It'll negate the advantage and disadvantage.
Sounds like a game plan. Damn.
That is a miss, though.
All right. I tried.
And that's it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. End of your
Now, do
turn.
I have a chance of becoming unblinded?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I will drop that on you.
Well, I knew I was blinded before, but you did it again, so I wasn't sure. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. No, it's a con save at the end of each of your turns. You rolled a 19, so you are still blinded.
Okay. You know what? At this point, I'll take.
It's better than being restrained or
Yeah.
some of the others.
All right. And it is that wonderful time again for another breath weapon. And it's a dex save. It would have been a 16 for you, Fitz, and a 20. You both fail. So let's see what type of damage it is this time. Necrotic again. I got you guys untargeted. 20. Alright, so Miss Holly, you are unconscious again.
Right.
And Fitz, you are right there. Looking rough. The dragon is going to take off then, straight up. So, attacks of opportunity. Go ahead if you have your reaction.
Mm, do I get
Come on,
two?
baby.
So, I was actually just thinking about that. And this is open to debate. But with that spiritual weapon, it's not a sentient object. So I feel like it's either you or it, and that will apply. That should apply to spiritual weapon getting attacks of opportunity in the future. Is that it uses the player's reaction to do so.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I will use the spiritual weapon for that then.
Okay. Let me take the blinded off you before you do so.
Thank.
Okay.
Uh,
Hits. 4 points of damage.
God, those suck.
All right. And that ends the dragon's turn. Bring us to good old Fallon. He's going to step out and take a shot at it with his short bow. Missing. And then stepping back. Fennin.
Okay, how far is this thing?
80 feet up. If he were to step out to have line of sight, about 100 feet. Give or take.
Oh, okay, that's still well within.
Mm-hmm.
Was he hidden?
He is not hidden this time.
Okay. Oh, and he won't get sneak attack damage because no one's within 5 feet of him either.
That is correct.
Yeah.
He does hit, though. No damage. It
Why was that?
hits him in, like, the shoulder and dings off his scale. I think we covered it last week. He has a damage threshold. You have to do so much damage or you don't do any damage to him.
Oh, okay.
Because of the nature of his natural armor.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, let's try better this time. There we go.
All right. Is that it for Fennin?
That's it for Fennin.
Okay. Miss Holly, still blinded. What are you up to?
I'm gonna stay right there. I'm not doing anything.
I thought she was unconscious.
No,
Oh,
like,
no, you are unconscious. You're
Oh,
you're
God.
down. So I actually need a death saving throw in the tower. Pretty please.
Hold on.
Death saving throw.
Oh, I keep doing the same thing. Sorry, I'm not used to the dying all the time.
It's okay. Okay.
better.
It depends on which way you look at it, but sure.
Okay.
Fitz. This thing is 75 feet above you right now. Well, between 70 and 75, because you're probably over 5 feet tall.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I am going to cast. Nice. And then I'm going to move back here.
Okay. Pam, you wake up to a big bear standing over you. Huh? And then he turns
Right.
and runs away. Is that it for your turn, Fitz?
Yes.
All right. Godric.
All right. So,
Still blind.
yeah. It's not affecting the spiritual weapon though, so
Nope.
I'm gonna do that.
There is a 60-foot gap between the spiritual weapon and the dragon currently.
Oh, it went up that high. Okay.
Yeah, it went 80 feet up into the air.
Okay. Currently 4th level. So I am going to bonus action recast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Can I do that? And get it close enough to actually hit?
Let's...
Because it's a 60 feet.
I'm going to make you roll a perception check at disadvantage to determine if audibly you can determine where the dragon is and get your spiritual weapon right next to it. Since you can't see currently.
Okay, let's do the perception check first.
I'm going to say on a dirty 20, you know exactly where it is, and you can get that spiritual weapon right next to it.
Okay, so yeah, just change the height on that spiritual weapon
Yeah.
then, please. And thank
Already
you.
on it.
Okay, now do you want to? I'm assuming since nobody's up there, no advantage.
No advantage. But I took the blinded off you, so you can
Okay, I'm gonna
hit it
click.
regularly.
Oh, I was about to say I'll click advantage. That way it just comes out normal.
Okay,
But
yeah, do that.
that'll work too. Okay. Come on, spiritual weapon.
That hits. 13 points of damage.
All right, and that's my bonus action. Can I cast a spell at disadvantage?
So you can't cast another
Isn't that
leveled
how blind
spell.
works?
You can't cast another leveled spell
Oh yeah, that's
this
right.
round. You can cast a cantrip
Yeah.
as an action.
Actually, it was a cantrip I was looking at. But
Okay.
yeah.
Which one?
Oh wait, there's 60 feet. God, why is it gotta be so goddamn high up there? Never mind. I will cast what I can cast. I will do Lesser Restoration level 3 on myself to get rid of that goddamn blind.
That is a
At least I
leveled
can do
spell.
that.
You can't cast it until your next turn. Because you recast spiritual weapon.
Cast it. You're right, you're right, you're right. Okay, so, well then, I will use one of my potions of healings as my actions.
Okay. Which one so I can hit you with it?
Standard.
Standard one. Okay, so that'll be
So,
10 points.
yeah, I already clicked off.
Okay, you got it. Is that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Alright.
Action, bonus action, and I'm not moving.
And you are still blind. The dragon is going to disengage and... Oh. That's why it was weird. Keep flying. When he gets up here, he is now out of the chamber and, like, hovering above it. He turns and looks back down. And, Godric, in your mind's eye, you hear... And, of course, with that comes a wisdom saving throw, if you would, please. Okay. So you will take half of this, which comes out to 9 points. And then he is going to turn and be out of sight and gone, and that will take us out of initiative.
Did that son of a bitch seriously just run away?
Yep.
Should have banished her ass.
I got one more ace up my sleeve I want to use right now. Divine intervention.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to pray to my God that they brings that dragon back in front of me right now.
You know what? Fitz will pray for that as well.
You both have divine intervention.
Yeah. Oh, no, Fitz is
do.
just praying for it.
Okay.
Please,
go
no,
ahead.
it's not smiting him.
I am going to make this a tower roll. So go ahead and drop your D100 in the tower, Godric.
I'm looking for equal to or lower than a
13.
13.
And what exactly was your prayer?
That Apollo finds the power to bring that son of a bitch right back here in front of me. Do not let it run away.
You
Let this finish.
drop to your knee and give a warrior's prayer to Apollo, beckoning your deity to assist you and yours in protecting the earth, or the material plane, all of the planes. And you grasp your emblem tightly, allowing its divine energy to radiate through you as you commune with Apollo. And you feel nothing back.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
I forgot you had that. That was a good choice.
Yeah, well.
A moment or two passes in silence as you wait, hoping, praying that your deity will help. And then you hear Fallon's voice from the other side of the cave. Is it gone, my lord?
Unfortunately, it seems that way.
He comes walking out from behind the pillar, like, watching the sky the whole time.
Well, right before he left, he muttered something in my mind about first combat brought him back to life. He'll see me again with his final form. Whatever the fuck that means.
Go ahead and make another con save for me, Godric. Unless you wanted to give yourself a restoration. Yeah, you're still blind.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use that. I got a third slot I was going to use. It doesn't change anything at higher levels, but I don't waste that last.
Miss Holly, you make your way to your feet after being rejuvenated from fits, and you're still blind.
Hang on.
I'll give her lesser restoration if she says she's blind too. We'll just
Patrick, I'm
not
blind.
nip that in the.
I
Yeah.
can't see. Where's
I draw close.
everybody?
Son of a bitch.
And of course, that's Miss Holly. I'm kind of doing like the. Like I can't see anybody.
I don't.
I figured that was you for the last 30 seconds, just like,
Yeah.
I don't know where that dragon originated from. The reports of him being here is closest thing to him being somewhere that I know of. So chasing him, I have no clue on how to do, guys.
I feel like Fennin would speak up and say, maybe I can see where he went. And he's going to go run out of the cave and try to catch a glimpse.
Okay.
Because that sounds like a Fennin thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Actually, just dawned on me. Miss Holly,
Yes.
do you still have that scrying orb?
Let me check.
From 70 episodes ago, let's see how good Pam's inventory management has been.
Oh my god, I have so much stuff in here. She's like pulling shit out of her. Like she can't see for shit, so I'm just like. Hold on, I have so much stuff in my stuff. I have so many stuff in my stuff, yes.
I don't remember what's in my bag, but I know she's got a scrying orb in there somewhere.
Yeah, we
It's
brought it out and mentioned it a couple times.
It's the crystal ball,
Yeah.
Pam. You do have it.
Oh, okay, the crystal ball. Yes, the crystal ball I do have. She's my
Can
precious.
you use that to track? Can you use that to track that dragon?
I can try. I'm gonna try
Above
to-
table, that means check the description and
Yeah,
make
where you
sure
want.
it would allow you to. Yeah.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, it'll take you 10 minutes to scry.
That's fine.
I say before we do that,
Okay.
before we waste our time, let's head out, head back to the ship. We'll find out what Fennin figured out. If we
Okay.
have nowhere to go from there, then we'll use a scrying orb, because then we'll be on the ship ready to go, because we don't know where he's going.
True. Okay, let's do that instead.
Okay, so I guess we're going.
Fitz, will you roll a perception check for Fennin in the tower, please?
Yes. Yep, I can do that. He's in the tower.
Yes.
He doesn't want you to know whether or not you.
Well, it's one of those, Brad's not rolling it, but if I roll it, then it feels like it's cheating, so I'm going to just have him roll it in the tower, and then it's nobody's fault.
There we go.
Okay.
You know, Brad will blame Jeremy's dice.
Yeah, but he'll do it lovingly, so it is what it is.
He's just excited he survived the encounter.
Yeah, he only took, what, like 12 damage the whole fight?
8.
Yeah, exactly.
8 fire damage.
All right. So you guys are making your way out of the cave?
And I think overall he did the most
Yep.
damage.
I think
He
you and
did.
him were pretty neck and neck. He did more damage consistently, but your smites, I think, average out to about the same.
Well, that one smite was like 90 some points of damage.
Yeah.
I was just trying to pitch a little bit in here and there, but save my big stuff for spells.
So you guys make your way out of the cave, uh, back out onto the switchback, and you can see Fennin standing there, and noticing you walk out, he goes, I lost it, but it was heading east northeast ish, kind of in the direction of that tower. But it
Okay.
went up into the clouds, and I lost it.
Okay. Well, we are going to. I'm just going to fill him in on what I said in the cave.
He agrees.
Insert that speech here. So off we go.
Okay. You guys are walking back.
Yes.
We only got one horse, unless we want to stop and let Fitz summon Sir Fluffy Butt. Then we got two, but there's still four of us. So
Well, that's 2 horses and a werebear. Just saying.
That's true.
I'd probably click my heels together too as we start
Okay.
walking out. Save
Well,
some time left on my boots for the day.
2 can ride on the horse. So which 2 is that going to be?
Miss Holly for sure. I think she's the slowest of the group.
Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and say Fennin, because those are the 2 that were most affected by the cold last time. All right.
Oh yeah, cold, right? Yep.
Yeah. So you guys begin your hike back to where you parked the ship. I'll put the world map back up. So you are at the little castle on the southern ridge there, and you need to get to the bubble with the little hut in it. It is on horseback. What's your movement speed as a werebear, Fitz?
40.
40?
A little bit slower than a horse.
Yeah, so it'll still take. Oh god, how fast is the horse? The horse is 40, so it'll take 2 hours with Godric and his boots.
Nah, my boots have nothing to do with my speed.
Oh, you just turned them off. That's right.
Yeah, but
So
I have a base of 40 because I took
Yep.
the movement feat.
Yep.
So
so
I'm moving as fast as a horse and a bear. Fuck.
okay, so yeah, it'll take 2 hours. With Miss Holly and Fennin able to focus on warmth and not on walking, there's no issues getting back to the ship. And no need for saving throws or anything either.
Okay.
So you arrive back at the Lyra. Kind of organize your tokens a little bit. There you go. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my crystal ball.
First and foremost, I assume the crew's gonna be like, "What happened? What happened?" We'll fill them in on what's happening, and tell them prepare the ship for sailing. We may be moving out immediately, as Miss Holly prepares to do what Miss Holly's going to do.
I'm gonna use my crystal ball.
Okay. So you sit down and you start scrying on the dragon. I need you. Hold on a second here. I've never done scrying before, so you don't roll anything. Except for a straight d20, because you are technically casting a spell.
Sure.
Come on, that one. Yes!
Fuck. You know what?
Sorry, that was not supposed to be done out loud.
I sleep with you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Or she used to.
How long does the scrying take?
It takes 10 minutes to cast, and then it lasts for 10 minutes after that. So
Okay.
Miss Holly, you sit down to start scrying, and everyone watching you will see like static electricity, basically. Like your hair lifts up, and there's little sparks that go out, indicating your surge. Like has happened before, you would all recognize she's having a magic surge. And a snap later, everybody's gone.
Who's everybody?
So each of you individually, everybody else is gone. You're still standing there. Everybody else is gone.
Do I know what this is?
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Are you talking to me or are you talking in game?
Game.
You all heard her.
Well, we're all
Where'd
invisible.
who go?
You can all hear each other. You just can't see each other.
What do you mean? I'm here. Am I blind?
Oh, I think something went wrong, Miss Holly.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm here. You're here. Fitz is here. But we don't see nobody.
Oh,
I don't see me. I don't see you. I don't see him.
Brennan pops up with, is anybody
Treeborns,
else
are you
freaking
here?
out?
You look up,
Okay, there's
and
Brennan.
Trevor is gone as well.
Trevor! Come
Yeah, I
here,
got a
there,
drink.
buddy.
Where'd you go? You were just here, man.
Yeah, something went wrong with Miss Holly's magic. I think we're all invisible.
And just as
I
you finish
hope.
that sentence, you all reappear right where you were.
thank God.
Okay.
It lasted for a minute. So
I'm gonna look at Godric and say, I don't think this worked out.
We know weird shit happens when you use magic. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I was panicky for a second.
It's all right. You wanna try again?
okay, roll another straight d20.
Feels
I heard that sigh through my noise canceling headphones from down the hall. All right. So you spend the next 10 minutes scrying into the crystal ball, doing weird hoodoo shit. And
Can I use prayer healing while she's
Yeah.
doing hers?
absolutely go for it.
Okay.
Let's see. It needs
Thank
to
you.
make a save
Oh, shit,
of some
wrong button.
sort. Wisdom saving throw. Anybody else doing anything during the 10 minutes this is going on?
Yeah.
Negatory. That's going to eat up all my time.
At the end of the 10 minutes, Miss Holly, you focus your spell and look into the crystal ball. And you have a brief moment where you can see the dragon and see the dragon's face, and then it turns and like looks at you. And the second it looks at you, the feed is lost and you can no longer see it.
I saw it. I saw it.
Did you did you see anything around it? Anything noticeable, recognizable?
Not necessarily, just his face, and he was staring at me. And then he
Well, I
went,
mean, he's
"Poof."
magical. Yeah, well, he's magical. He probably sensed you looking in on him and ixnayed it, but it was
I'm gonna
worth a
try
shot.
again. I'm gonna try again.
You would know that in. Well, no, you wouldn't know that. So, yeah, go ahead and roll a straight d20. Try again. Another two. You're just teasing me now.
Oh my god.
So, another 10 minutes passes as she tries to cast Scrying again. Does anybody want to do anything in this amount of time?
Not me.
Uh, yeah, another prayer of healing.
Go for it.
Might as well. Oh, wait. Uh, yep.
Miss Holly, at the end of this 10 minutes, you see absolutely nothing. Now you would know, based on your Arcana knowledge, that it above table he succeeded his saving throw the first time, which means you can't use the crystal ball in this way again for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for trying, Miss Holly.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna say it's, we at least have a general direction. Um, let's head in the direction Fennon pointed us towards. Let's hunt this bastard down. Any objections?
I wasn't done with him. Let's go.
Okay. Uh, so the ship will take off, and you're heading that east northeast ish direction.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, well, I mean, I assume Misty will be in her normal position, and I will ask Miss Holly to be our helmsman, I
Yeah,
guess, captain, whatever.
Okay.
Captain.
In the off chance he's still in the air and we have an air combat, I'd rather have you back there than out here on the deck, because you're still feeling the effects of being knocked down a few times.
We'll try.
Fitz is going to
Um,
go to go to his room and go to, or actually, I guess I'll just lay right down on the on the top deck there, and if I can't get a long rest in, I'm gonna at least try to get a short rest in before we find him.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna instruct the treeborns to um, have the ship prepared for combat and have somebody man the ballista in case we come across this bastard.
They all give you an eye and head up to make sure the ballista is functional, ready, and working.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity.
I tell Trevor. I'll tell Trevor real quick too that normally we don't drag you into what we're doing, Trevor, but we're going after a dragon and he's airborne, so be prepared, bud.
Got it, Godric.
All right, go ahead, Fitz.
With Fennon's fighting style, would that affect the ballista? I mean,
That's a good question.
While you're looking up that information, Fitz,
yep.
can you take the time to call Sir Fluffy Butt back to reality, please?
I can't. I don't have that spell memorized today. I swore I had set that up, but apparently I had something completely else in my 4th spell slot.
Oof.
So that's why I'm hoping
Okay.
for a long rest.
So the fighting style just says +2 bonus to attack rolls made with ranged weapons, and a ballista is a ranged weapon, so I am gonna say yes.
Okay, so we're gonna put Fennon on the ballista for the first shot. Gonna have when we see the dragon, we're gonna have him hide there behind it so that he can get sneak attack damage with the ballista.
I'm going to recommend that they load one of the walloping ballistas for that first shot.
It's worth a try.
Okay.
Oh, we got so.
Anybody else doing anything?
Watching the skies, waiting, looking, praying.
Waiting.
Fitz, you up to anything else?
Nope. I am just sleeping, curled up like a bearskin rug.
Okay. Give me just a second. I'm digging through my notes here. Anybody keeping a lookout, go ahead and make a perception check. And then bear with me. So you guys travel northeast. Say short amount of time. You're still over the mountains, but definitely coming close to not being over them anymore there. With a 22 and a 25 keeping a lookout, there is no sight of that dragon anywhere.
Godric, you're familiar with this part of the world, right? Where is there any place heading that way that he might be?
I am thinking the tower.
You think
It's
they
out
brought?
in the barren lands, and that's where we traveled to find the warlock. And to my out from the information we got, he's connected to the warlock. So
All right. Well, I guess let's just head that way.
Okay. You continue hitting that direction. Miss Holly and Godric, you start hearing things.
What things?
Look at the chat box. Both of you can make either perception or insight. Your choice.
Who?
Just Godric and Miss Holly.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. You both recognize the voice as Vagris.
Miss Holly,
Yes.
the scrying orb. I know you can't scry the dragon again, but does that go for other people or things for 24 hours?
You would know that you cannot use the orb at all for the next 24 hours.
Like regardless of who I'm trying to find.
Correct.
What is it? A spell or ability?
Okay.
So
Or-
the orb allows you to use the spell, but on the event that the creature you're trying to scry on succeeds on a saving throw, you can't use the orb for the next 24 hours. So if she has the scrying spell, she can use the orb as many times as she wants because the magic is coming from her. When using the orb, she's invoking the magic within the orb. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
For some reason, Summon Greater Steed is not showing up on the spell list. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, there it is. It
I was
was
gonna say
apparently
yeah, it is.
I had group players handbook and not
Gotcha.
all. Okay, that makes sense.
Miss Holly, make an Arcana check. And Godric, make what do I want you to roll? Just make a religion check. Beautiful. Miss Holly, you continue to see messages very similar to the ones I've been sending you. Godric, you... I had you roll religion because your wisdom was only a +2, but what I'm having you roll for is basically like invoking your divine energy to focus on the words coming through.
Okay.
And you had a higher religion than wisdom, so that was the benefit I gave you. But as you do so, your messages start coming in cleaner, Godric.
Okay. Mentally, I would respond yes. Heading to the tower, chasing a dragon. Do you need me to whisper this or saying it out loud? Okay.
No, you can say it out loud if you want.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna start.
This.
I'm actually gonna start talking out loud if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. The next thing after
Just
you say we're going to the tower, very
just
loudly in your
everybody's
head.
got to remember this is all in my head.
Yeah.
If
After
it's D&D, it's all just in our head.
uh, after telling her you're going to the tower, she will very loudly, "No! Do not go there."
We almost had that dragon. He was almost dead. I could sense it.
A moment passes. I don't know anything about a dragon, but don't go to the tower. Stop whatever you're moving and stay still. I'm going to scry on you to figure out where you are.
In the mountains. In
Just-
the mountains
Just stop
of
moving.
Lorthren, between the barren lands.
Just
I
trust
called
me.
Miss Holly.
Stop moving.
Miss Holly, set a ship down here.
Okay, okay. So I'll just
Find a clearing.
You guys would have cleared the mountains by that point, so you can set down on the edge of the desert there. Well and easy enough. You'll hear the ping in your head. Godric says, "All right, my scry is ready. Let me see you." Do you choose to fail the saving throw for that?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can
What are you
double check to see
checking
if
for?
this is Vagris?
Yeah.
Sound, authenticity, see if they're
Okay.
trying to lie to me.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Ooh.
Sounds exactly like her. Just like you remember from all those
Okay.
months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of figured with a roll like that. Yeah, okay. I give it up.
All right. I closed my notes on accident. Love it. Here we go. Okay. So you don't hear or see anything for a couple of minutes. And then a large arcane gate opens. Or no, sorry, not an arcane gate because that has a range to it. Yeah, Vagris just appears on the deck of the ship, standing right in front of you. Ah, Godric, good. Where's everyone else? And looking up at you, Fitz, who is that? Fitz, this being your first time seeing Vagris, she is a summer Eladrin. So you're familiar with the Eladrins from the Feywild, but she is of the summer variety. She, petite figure, standard wizarding attire. Nothing seems super special about her at a glance.
I would look at Vagris and say, the original crew is no more. The only ones left are me and Miss Holly. This is the new group. Well,
Well, the new
the
group
altered
is
group.
the
I
new
guess
group
would
is
be a
up to
better word.
speed.
That were hunting the warlocks. Yeah, but Miss Holly somehow ended up in the grasp of what I believe was a undead dragon? Chromatic of some sorts? In color?
Chromatic.
And,
All dragons are
chrom
chromatic. Do you
well, I'm talking like multicolored.
you can see her eyes go wide in disbelief.
Hmm.
That's that's not good.
And somehow it's connected to me mentally, keeps leaving me messages. Hurts every time she does it. It does it. We had it on the ropes. It was almost done in the cavern we tracked it down to, and then it took off, and we were heading in that direction. And at this point, reports are that it's somehow connected to the warlock. So last place I remember the warlock was in the tower. But
That
it did
tower.
mention something about first combat brought it back to life, and it'll see me again in its final form, whatever that meant.
Let's make this a little easier. I'm gonna detect your thoughts and you show me everything.
From when we left you, we're gonna be here a minute.
Um,
I'm sorry, guys, but who the fuck is this lady?
This is one of the wizards that sent us on the path to taking care of these warlocks.
real quick, she did not wait for the conversation and just cast detect thoughts on you. Are you resisting or are you going to let her probe?
Nope,
She
I'm letting her
going deep.
probe.
Okay. So she's standing there with like a hand next to your head and her eyes closed, and she's going deep. Giggity.
Just put some lube on it first, please. All right.
Every once in a while, she'll say something to kind of like guide your thoughts, to probe your memories to surface, so she can get a better look at something she had seen or something that had happened. So she starts with the
I
Shadowfell Towers, the first thing she says, and then
I would literally just start from
Mhm.
the tree in the alternate dimension. Wasn't that after the warlocks or the wizards?
The wizard sent you to the Shadowfell, to the tower. That's there.
Okay, so they were after the Trevor's parent. Were they before or after?
They were before. You met the wizards
Okay.
immediately after the attack on Ronsvold that you helped
Okay.
defend against.
Okay, so yeah,
And then
no,
they sent you off from there.
so so yeah, I would think back to all the way back there in the Celestial and Trevor's dad, and just try and recall everything from that point on. So literally everything.
Okay. It's gonna take her a minute or two to go through everything. So go ahead if with your conversation with Fitz while that's happening.
Um, yeah, I know this is weird. It feels weird, Fitz, but if it wasn't for these wizards, we wouldn't be here today. So
But just so I understand, she's the reason we're not still chasing after the dragon right now?
if this wizard tells us that we need to halt and figure something out, then we need to halt and figure something out. These wizards have more information on all this stuff than we could even fathom, bud.
And let me guess, they're just gonna hand feed small amounts to us because that's what convenient and keeps us obedient.
No, they don't hand feed us shit. They just gave us what we needed and set us loose.
I'm gonna retcon for a half a second. If I remember correctly, Fitz, were you there when the party accessed the memory crystal in the astral sea? I believe you were.
Yes. Yeah, I was.
Okay, so you would have heard this wizard's name before. She was one of the children that the wizard who cast that binding spell adopted after the original war.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you would recognize the name at least. That's going way back.
Yeah. But we've tried contacting them before for information, but because we are on other planes of existence, our means of communication was faulty. So we gave up trying to, and it's been such a whirlwind when we came back to the material planes. I forgot we were supposed to contact them. I mean, we pretty much well jumped from one situation to the next with a small stopover for shopping. And still got into shit there too, bud. So,
It's gonna follow us wherever we go.
yeah. Godric's just going to kind of stare off into space at this point. Just kind of, fold his arms and tap his foot and wait for Vargas to finish.
It's a lot. If anybody's got anything else, it's a lot. So it'll take her a minute to go through all the memories. Nothing. Okay. So a few minutes passes. Probably a solid 10 minutes or so passes, and she retracts her hand, and her eyes are wide. She goes, "Well, you've had more of an adventure than I bargained you for, didn't you?"
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, you have the crystal still? I didn't see you get rid of it.
I have double check the purple one.
She'll hold out a bag and hold it open. Just, if you would, please.
I will reach into my bag, into the bag of holding.
She'll stop. Stop! Don't touch it with your bare hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. I pull the bag of holding out, tilt it over sideways, and think of the purple crystal
Yeah, I'll say that
and
works.
try and dump it out.
I think you have to physically reach in per the bag of holding, but whatever. Uh,
I mean, I'm wearing my gloves,
Okay, yeah, then if you're willing
gauntlets.
to risk
I'm
it,
wearing my gauntlets.
your call. What do you want to do?
Can I? Well, wait a minute. Can I reach in, but not grab it? Like
Yeah, you
reach in, think of the item, and then just try and dump it out.
can try.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay. So you do that and tip the bag, and do you tip it over her bag or you tip it so it
Yes,
falls?
I tip it
Okay.
over her bag.
Yep, not a problem. And the crystal does touch you. It doesn't do anything. Falls out of your bag into her bag, and she quickly
Okay.
seals it up and stores it.
As far as the other crystal is concerned,
I saw what
that was the
happened to it.
one. Yeah, we don't know.
Well, you You destroyed the red one. That's not great. We'll have to find another crystal if we're to recapture him. And, of course, fucking...
Capture Lorat?
Hold on. I keep closing my notes.
No, we killed Lorat. You made sure of that.
Yeah, we killed them and then we burned the body and shoved back anything that tried to escape.
Yeah,
Why?
but the fairy warlock got away.
I thought the fairy warlock was in the purple crystal.
We're not 100% sure on that. We think so, but all we know is we fought it. We woke up. It was gone. Here was a crystal.
That was clearly an illusion meant to test your minds. By all means, the warlock of the Archfey, Desser, is still contained within the crystal you just gave me.
Oh,
That's 2 of the 3 taken care of.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
Lorat will stay dead. Unfortunately, with warlocks, it's not always for certain. So that'll
I don't
just
know.
leave Soref. And Soref's crystal was destroyed, as was Lorat's. So we will have to find another crystal. Crap.
I'm not gonna lie, the idea of killing Lorat several dozen more times over the century kind of has an appeal to it.
I'm sure it does, my furry friend, but believe me, you're not the first person to have thought you killed one of the 3, only to find them standing over you in the middle of the night. All I'm saying is be on your toes. There's a good chance Lorat is not dead. I'll start working on finding a crystal for Soref. Ultimately, that's the only thing we know that works for certain, is capturing them. Now, as far as this dragon, if you're hell-bent on pursuing it, you'll need to prepare properly. That was not a normal dragon, as I'm sure you can tell. That thing has been twisted and altered by some dark magics, and is where the fuck is my goddamn sheets? Sorry, I got like 20 windows open right now. What was once likely to be the dragon from your childhood is now a Dracolich. Much stronger, much more powerful, master over multiple elements, not just the one like a normal chromatic dragon. But Dracoliches, like their counterparts, liches, require specific items to kill them. As a holy man, I'm sure you know what those are, Sir Godric.
yep.
Above table, if you need a reminder, go ahead and roll a history check. History or religion.
Yeah.
Either or.
I know what they are. I just the name. I always forget that goddamn name. Philanthropies.
So
Right?
it's a
Am I saying
little
that right?
different for... That is the right word for liches. Dracoliches are a little bit different. Because they don't create those items to allow them to live forever,
Phylacteries.
basically. Phylactery, that's the word.
Yeah, that's
When it comes to Dracoliches, you need a weapon forged of the creature's original body. And there's 2 other things on this other notepad. It needs to be the ground needs to be consecrated. So, the order you do things is you need a weapon forged of the Dracolich's original body. So, like a bone spear or something. Once you have that, then you go to fight the Dracolich. When it is seemingly dead, then you need to consecrate the ground, which is a cleric spell. I don't remember the name of the spell.
Yep. Sanctify.
Is that what it is?
Yep. I have it. I always have it prepared. Or sanctuary?
I don't think it's sanctuary.
No.
It's
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
one of these bitches got it.
I mean, I can always whip out Temple of God. Give me an hour. I'll give you a whole goddamn building. Fuck a spot.
Why can I not find this fucking spell? Holy shit.
Consecrate ground.
Yeah, it's like consecrate or deconsecrate. It's one of those two. Or you can do one of those two with the spell. I just don't
Hollow.
remember. Hollow, there it is.
Hollow.
Yeah, so you use that to consecrate the ground surrounding the body. No, it's not. Yeah, it's hollow.
That's a 24-hour spell.
Mm-hmm. And then while doing that, be prepared, as minions of the Draco Lich will attempt to stop you while you're performing that ritual. And you must be quick about it. Once the Draco Lich goes down, you basically have 24 hours before it comes back.
Which is good because Hollow has a casting time of 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Which means while I'm performing that, y'all are going to be essentially on your own.
There's something else you must know about the tower and why I stopped you. Something or someone evil has taken root there. That's why I warded you off of it for the moment. I don't know what it is. I know that he is strong. And I know that he is working in league with Soraf.
Okay.
So, it, of course, would be much appreciated if you could handle that.
Well, I mean, we were on our way to take the evil out anyway, so let's tack on a little extra evil, right?
I don't see why not, but you do need to be careful. This is two great evils, both surrounded by hordes of evil. And there aren't very many of you.
I turn and look over my shoulder at Fitz and say, I'm pretty sure this crew is up for that task.
Well, good then. Do you have anything else of me? I need to get back and start looking for a new crystal.
If we need a piece of the dragon, any clues on where I might be able to find? We might be able to find that.
Um,
I mean, we didn't see a whole lot in the cave/tower he was held up in. It looked pretty empty in there.
yeah, give me a second. If she has any information or is able to give you any information, that will be a yes. Otherwise, it'll be a no. I have to look through her spells and see if she has anything.
Okay. I mean, I will relay that Miss Holly tried to use the scrying orb to track the dragon's movements. It's out of commission for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So our means of tracking are out.
With that, she will cast Scry herself. And boom. I see it. It looks hurt.
Damn well ought to be.
Oh no. She comes out of the scry. Your quarry is at the top of the tower.
The Dark Tower or the Dragon's Tower?
That tower. And she points to the tower you can see to the east.
Okay. Well then, we have to go that's where we were going anyways.
Bear with me, I'm still looking through
I don't
her
know.
spells to see if she's got anything about...
But don't we need to go get a piece of his original body first?
That's what
Yeah.
I was just asking her to scry for, and she's saying it's at the top of the tower we're going to.
No, that's where the actual Dracolich is. I thought that's what you were asking.
No, I was asking about the piece, the
Oh.
original body.
Well, that was the original question. I thought you had asked second where the dragon is itself is.
No. No,
Okay.
we're assuming it's at the tower. I was asking about if we need a piece of its original body, where are we going for that piece?
Yeah.
Fitz just asked for.
Okay, so you'll get the dragon's location for free then. I'm still looking through spells. She can't scry to find a piece of the original dragon because it's not a creature anymore. She can't use that.
Godric, do you know where it was killed at?
No, because when it took out my village, it was still alive.
You do know because you read the after action reports.
Oh, well then I guess you're getting a history check. Because fuck if I remember.
I wasn't even going to make you roll one. You were just where it was killed.
Oh. Well then, why didn't we see anything?
You did. You saw a large surface of turned up dirt that Miss Holly tried to hit with, I think, a fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
I mean, we're gonna have to go back and dig that up.
I vaguely recall
You
Miss
got
Holly
it.
mentioning she watched the dragon climb up out of the ground there as well. when she first told you the whole story.
Yeah.
She can't give you any information specific to the location of a bone. However, she would implore you to try and divine with your deity, and maybe you'll get an answer that direction. You know, before you waste the time traveling, at least. Divination above table.
It's not a regular
Yeah,
spell that
that'd
I
be a
have
tomorrow
on.
thing for you, but
Yeah.
anything else before I take my leave?
Now that we're back to the material planes, communications with you will be back on. So if we need you, we can get a hold of you through the scrying orb now.
All Miss Holly needs to do is reach out. I'll be there.
Okay.
Or you. I think you're of enough adept knowledge. You could perform a scrying orb function as well if you wanted.
Alrighty.
But with that, I'll take my leave. Miss Holly, stay in touch, and she'll
Will do.
snap her fingers and be gone.
She's great.
Typical real world stage magician. She snaps her fingers, and there's a puff of smoke, and she's gone as the smoke clears.
Hey, once this is all over, I have some questions those wizards are going to answer.
It's a game plan.
Um, I mean, I think we're um, I think we're heading back to the tower to see if we can dig up some bones.
Now?
Yeah. We gotta have it if that's where it's at.
What time is it?
Good question. I think you guys had left first thing in the morning to go fight the dragon. It was 2 hours up. Prep time plus the fight, 2 hours back, so it's afternoon ish right now. Like 2.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Still early during the day.
Well, plus your flight time, so it's actually probably closer to 4.
Okay, still early during the day.
Okay.
So I'd say we fly back to the tower. We see if we can locate these bones that you saw where you saw the dragon coming up out of the ground. I'm assuming that's where we're going to find the bones. And then we camp there for the night.
Okay, sounds like a
I
plan.
mean, it's a good place to set the ship down.
Yeah, agree.
Okay. So the ship starts moving. You guys have like an hour and a half flight time if there's anything you guys want to do.
I'm a little exhausted and a little my faith has been a little worn today. So I'm gonna let the crew handle getting us there, and I'm gonna retire to my room and just spend that time sitting at my altar, communing with Apollo.
Okay. Roll a straight D100. So close. Anybody else up to anything? Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
I am going to be praying to Paylor.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he knows where a bone of this old lizard is.
All right. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. You feel, both of you feel the divinity of your deity as you pray, but you hear no response to any inquiries and no aid come if asked. About an hour and a half later, you guys land back at the small village with a now burned hut of the 5 that were there.
Any
It
change in signs of people being there?
Go ahead and make perception checks for anybody who wants to take a look. Are you parking?
33.
Are you parking in the same spot, like a little ways off from the village, or are you parking right up next to it this time?
Same spot.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say Pam's call.
From where you guys parked, you do. Oh, Fennon needs one as well, please.
Needs what?
There was
Perception.
one there for Pennon.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. So Fitz needs one. I knew there were only 3. Okay. From where the ship is parked, everything seems unchanged.
Okay. We still have the one horse. So I am going to recommend Fennon, Fitz, and myself go to the tower to find the bones. Miss Holly can stay here and rest.
Okay.
She needs it. Even with all that healing, you still look pretty rough to me. So I don't want to have you exposed to that cold. And the only reason why I'm asking for Fennon is because he's a tracker.
Sounds okay.
And group consensus on this for the 3 of us who are going, but I'm going to recommend if we spot the dragon, we get the fuck out of there and try again later. We're not going to be at full force, and we're all a little exhausted from our first encounter with him. Much as we
Fennon,
want to finish this,
Fennon would agree because above table, Brad had said Fennon was considering dipping from the dragon fight last week. So he would totally agree with that
okay.
notion.
All right, so let's try to get up there, get these fucking bones, and get the hell out.
Okay.
And if shit hits the fan, emergency button. That bitch.
Um,
Eject. Eject.
question, guys.
Mm-hmm.
why don't we just fly over there? It's an open ceiling type cave. Lower it down and just drop a rope ladder. Just climb down, find the bones, and then we fly off. Why make this more complicated than it has to be?
But
I
it's the
like that
same.
idea. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going in. We're just going in for retrieval. Good idea.
Okay. So the
Is
ship
the
gets.
higher altitude at the higher altitude of the ship going to affect the crew and or Fennon for that matter?
Make an insight check. Actually, make a nature check with advantage because this is your home terrain. Um, so you saw Fennon with the cold and the altitude. Uh, for the short amount of time you're hoping it'll take to collect bones, you don't think that'll be a problem. But you do
Okay.
remember the high wind issue that you guys had coming into the valley, and you know that it's going to be rough like that when you get up on top of the mountain.
Okay, so let's have the crew. I don't know. Best term I can think of right now is batten down the hatches. Have things prepared for rough waters. Just, I mean, rough airs, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, they get
For
to
a
it right
rough
away.
ride. Have the
They
ship
start.
prepared.
They go and start
Yeah,
strapping everything down.
yeah.
Okay. Uh,
And if they don't need to be above deck, don't be above deck. Don't expose yourself to the cold any more than you have to.
I
If
think one of
the
them almost fell overboard last time, so they're definitely not going to be above deck unless called.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that looks like there's doors, like two sets in between the main deck and the captain's chair
Yep.
helm. Let's make sure those are shut.
Okay.
Keep Miss Holly and Misty from being exposed.
Okay.
Anything you guys can think of as I look at Fitz and Fennon, which I know Fennon's not here, but
Um, not really.
okay. Then I
Fennon
guess
thinks it's
that's
as
all the
good a plan as
preparations
it
we
can
need.
be.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go.
Okay. Ship takes off, starts flying up towards the top of that mountain peak. As
I
expected.
I obviously would be up top deck, and I'd probably be standing next to something to grab a hold of.
Okay. Uh, as you're starting to take off, Fallon will ask you, Fitz, my lord, what do you need of me?
How did you do in the cold on the way up?
It was definitely a change of pace, but I managed.
Well, it's kind of up to you on what you feel comfortable with. If you want to go with us down in there to help dig up dragon bones, you're welcome. If you think you'd be better off up here, there's no shame in that.
Whatever you require of me, my liege.
All right. Well, as long as you can handle the weather, I'll have you come with us then.
Sounds good, my lord. Shall I fetch the shovels? Where are they?
I should be down in the bottom level, probably there by uh the horse stalls?
I'll check. I shall return post haste. And he takes off below deck. As the ship continues to rise, the winds start picking up. And just as you're starting to clear the first ridge on your climb, a strong crosswind gushes across, and Fitz and Godric deck saves. And
I
Miss
know.
Holly, I need a charisma check from you.
Oh boy.
Do I get any advantage for being prepared for something like this?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Ha.
Regular charisma, Pam, not a save.
Oops.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Feeling the gust, you all hold on. But Pam, Miss Holly, you're not able to hold the ship steady like you wanted to. And
No.
it does drag across one of the cliffs.
No.
Don't worry, Miss Holly. It's okay. Mother Nature's against you up here.
No.
Does does having the uh oh god, I completely forgot her name.
Misty?
Misty, yeah, is she helping with the wind at all? Being what she is?
She doesn't provide enough force to fight how strong these winds are. She can keep the ship afloat, but as far as secondary movements from the natural winds, she can't do anything about countering that. Especially since it's so sudden. But as soon as the ship scrapes, you hear Bairn call up, "We're on it!"
Good man.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
You know, those fuckers are worth every penny we pay them. I tell you that, Godric.
Yeah.
The rest of the voyage up to the top of the mountain is uneventful. There are some strong winds, but having experienced that first one, you all kind of know what to expect and manage it just fine. As you get to the top, Fallon returns. My lord, I searched as much of the lower ship as I could, and I didn't see shovels or picks or any type of digging equipment anywhere down there.
Um,
I will dig those fucking bones up with my teeth if necessary. Don't worry about it.
talk, talk to
Above table,
B.
correct me if I'm wrong. You guys do not have shovels or picks or anything. You never purchased any. There were never any put in the inventory. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might have forgotten, but I'm pretty sure you never bought anything
We should
like
at
that.
least have a shovel for mucking out the stalls.
No, wait a minute. I do have an argument for that.
Okay.
When we purchased the horses, I specifically asked for anything and everything we would need to take care of the horses.
But you don't need shovels to take care of horses.
You do to muck the
I thought-
stall.
That's
Right.
That's not a shovel. That's I forget what they're called. It looks like a pitchfork kind of. You can't dig with that.
Oh, we always used like those grain shovels, the big wide, like blunt ones. You know what I mean?
I always used a muck
flathead
shovel.
shovels?
It looks like a rake so that the straw and sawdust falls through, but you keep the manure in it.
Oh,
Oh no, my
okay.
boss was never that nice.
Oh.
He his wife liked race horses, and he liked having sex with her. So
It's fair.
he went way overboard with the horses. It
My
was like every 2 days. We had to scoop them all out, power wash the floors, and then put down all new hay.
My relatives were stingy bastards, so they would
Mhm.
spend the extra $5 on the muck shovels so that they could save $4 on the bedding.
Hey,
Right?
well, I do have a spell that I have in mind. I want to try when we get there, so that might work. But yeah, worst case scenario, we'll start digging by hand.
Fuck it. I'm a
I don't.
bear. They can tunnel.
Yeah,
They dig out dens and shit.
we'll figure it out.
Relatively. But that is 12 o'clock, so I'm going to stop the game there. We will pick up next week. Excuse me, hiccups. Thank you, everybody, for coming to watch. Make sure you tune in Sunday for Waters of the Deep and Wednesday for Curse of Strahd, and we'll see you back here next Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.